Looking good. We've got a max track that's clear. We've got a ridge of high pressure up over Ohio now, up towards Cleveland. It was over northern Indiana yesterday. And there it goes. So this is the decider as far as our forecast goes. Was yesterday and is today. And as it works its way east, will become more of an influence as far as a southwesterly to southerly southwesterly flow, which means essentially it's about to get hotter and muggier around here. So get ready for that because it has been very nice. Just beautiful summer weather. And we're going to keep it going today. This frontal boundary, this cold front to the northwest is going to drop in later in the week. That will start to gradually up our chances for showers and thunder showers. You'll notice that there's a wave kicking in Wednesday. It'll push east and likely diminish. A few of those may hold together into early Thursday morning out over towards I-65, some of our western counties. But notice into the afternoon, you start to see at least a few showers, thunder showers firing up. This will be the first of what will be a couple of days worth of rising shower and storm chances. And there you can see it maxing out around Friday and Saturday. So yes, this will be an impact, especially early in the weekend, early to midway through. But it's beautiful this morning. Our Bluegrass temperature, 60 degrees, Bluegrass Airport. The sun's coming up. And we've got upper 50s down in Danville. This is an important number as well. This is the dew point. It's an indication of how much moisture there is in the atmosphere. And when you're in the 50s, that is a fairly comfortable place to be. The air is, dry. It feels good out there. Now notice what happens into Wednesday and then notice what happens into Thursday. Each afternoon, that number starts to get higher. And when you've got dew points going into the 60s, that's where you notice the mugginess. And by the time you get into the upper 60s, it's getting pretty muggy. And then when you get into the 70s, that is just flat out swampy. So between that and highs around 90, hotter and steamier later this week. Now where the real heat's locked up is this big ridge down towards Oklahoma and Texas. I'm sure you heard about it. It's a summer heat wave that started out across the desert southwest, and they've actually seen some relief from that. The excessive heat warnings and the heat advisories that were in play for them are done, but it's ongoing across Texas, Louisiana, even a heat advisory up towards Kansas City. We're not going to see those extremes. And our maximum high, we've already hit 93 degrees this year in Lexington. That was back July 5th, but we could meet or even exceed that number. Maybe not with this round coming in tomorrow and into the day after, where we'll get up to around the low 90s. But notice after a brief dip over the weekend, up into the low to even mid 90s. So we could get as hot as it's been, or maybe even add a degree or two to that, get up into the mid 90s early next week. That's where it's going to get really hot. For today, still really nice. Mid 80s, mostly sunny, warm and dry, and feeling great. Mostly clear, patchy fog overnight down to the mid 60s. Tomorrow, closer to 90, and then Thursday, low 90s. But Thursday, you start to notice that chance for a few showers and storms. They'll be more numerous Friday into Saturday, start to taper off just as that second and more substantial round of heat heads our way early next week.